Blah. Hey, it's Poisson Variants, your mathematical maestro and LaTeX linguist. But boy, how is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing post-Christmas stream that has happened post-Christmas implies that Christmas was the prior. It's a statistics joke for nobody. Yes. I like the revolution that's happening around Jay being a mod in chat. I was like mildly paying attention to while I was setting up. Got 5k Robux and now you're gonna eat a cardboard box. Well, that seems like a good allocation of that wealth. Sire Poisson, what happened to your model while I was gone? On the 23rd, I had on the 23rd I had my official model debut. I had my official model debut where I an official model debut where I finally revealed the model that I had been working on for months with various artists. Any family members tell you tales of their car crashes this Christmas? My sister's boyfriend told us about how he was on the highway a few years ago and he had this like super weak fire extinguisher in his car, and he someone's car was on fire and he tried to help, and it like sprayed a little bit and then just immediately went out. Also, I don't know if anyone noticed, Jay said no one will question my authority, and then I immediately timed him out for 10 seconds. So, authority questioned. You feel bittersweet about the new model. I get that. Yeah, I mean, I did spend a year. I did spend a year with the old one. But this one I designed myself. The other one was just like a free model that I changed some colors on. But this one feels feels more me. Like, if you like take a look at the full thing. Wah, 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 wah. I think it's very cute. You didn't even notice. Awesome. If something's on fire, why don't you just eat the fire? That's some very fantasy book level mindset. Da, da, da. I can get you saying like, oh, it feels more femboyish, but I don't know, it feels more me. I mean, the other one was literally in a schoolgirl outfit, so I don't know what to tell you, bud. Your choice was schoolgirl outfit or hoodie with t-shirt. Yeah. And do a backflip. I mean, if I get a full body rigging and I learn to do a backflip, I will do a backflip. But there's a lot that has to go into that. Oh my god, 8-bit coming over with an all just to prove a point. Respect. Nice legs. Thank you. Yeah, I'm 90% legs. I'm 90% legs. I take pride in being 90% legs. The old model also had legs, but should keep reference to the old model somewhere to pay homage. True. That's fair. Discuss chat sexuality. as nebulous as the number of siblings I claim to have. I would say the homage to my old model could be I mean, the headphones for one. Let's see how this. Oh, watch this. Here, let me see if I can do it. I'm trying to do it. There's a thing where if I turn fast enough, my ear pops out of my headphone because of how the meshes work. And so half the time my ear will slip out of the headphones. The headphones work. I could also do something else, but I might at some point get a long hair toggle as kind of like a throwback. One like down like past my shoulders or something. I'm not sure yet though. Think you're straight. You're not me. You've tested, you're pretty straight. You combine everyone's sexuality, the chat ends up kind of bi. Probably. We could probably test it. We could probably just take a poll and then take the average. But even then, I feel like a poll is a bit too difficult because a poll is a bit too difficult because of all the different preferences, I guess. Like if you just went gay straight and then counted gay as anything that wasn't just strictly hetero, then maybe, but early chat is asexual because the intersection of all of our preferences is no. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. It would be, yeah, Kikato's asexual, so there you go. By having one asexual person, if you take the intersection, then it's gonna be no one. You prefer your wife? That's fair. You know what? Pop off, bestie. I too am also a big fan of my partner. Am I doing today's streamer? I seem sleepy or sick. I think I'm a bit sleepy. I think I'm a bit sleepy. I'm a bit out of it. I didn't sleep super great last night. You know, trying to you know, beat the nomnia, schnomnia. You're attracted to homomorphisms. Does that change that? Well, I mean, I unfortunately, I hate to break it to you, Ava. A homomorphism implies that you're one-to-one and onto, so it's kind of a sense of linearity. So it's kind of the opposite of straight. I hate to tell you this. If you're onto, then you're kind of casting a direct shadow over the vector that kind of makes you straight. I'm sorry, Ava, you're straight now. The new hair looks kind of like toothpaste. Kind of, actually, you're right. That's a really funny observation. I like that. Yeah. It totally looks like one of those like nice toothpastes that have the swirl, the color swirl. All of reality is just continuous mapping from one blank second to the next. Fair enough. I know, like the amount of, in theory, can we just take the topology of the real world, think of it as open sets, and then just reconstruct into a space that just it'll always be linear? You know, it's just all one big open set. I guess, well, no, okay, at the speed electrons are moving, then think of like is there an epsilon difference outside of each electron? But could we consider like an electron cloud? So is the electron just considered continuous or like dense in, is an electron cloud considered dense in reality? I don't know. The Poisson distribution would be the result of the poll. Yeah. Yeah. You're 100% right. Take a poll, plot the result, it'll just be, but not even like a distribution, like a Poisson distribution, like literally just a PNG of my face, just perfectly drawn out. Third Avatar movie, so hard. I was looking to see that with Zero. So I didn't see the second one. I remember like liking the first one, you know, when it came out in like 2012 or something, whenever it did come out. I enjoyed it. I wasn't like, oh my god, I need more of this. And then when the second one came out, Zero saw it, I didn't see it. I was like, meh. I don't know. It wasn't really on my radar. Do I have to have seen the second one to see the third one? Is there enough context where I can just like have a good time even without knowing who all the blue people are? Like, and the message is, the message is still just to recycle, right? Like, that's still the word of the day is recycling. You never liked it. Well, yeah, I think it, like, I remember it was a really big deal when it came out, and I think it was like when the first one came out, it was like the highest grossing movie ever for a while. I'm not sure. I remember big deal, and I think it was like when 3D was kind of new on the scene, and so that was a big deal too. I keep bumping. I got a new mic. I got a mic stand, so now I don't have to hunch over to speak directly into the mic. But and so I keep accidentally bumping it with my headphones. Draw images with a Fourier transform. Someone should make one, but it's just, yeah. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. You may be confused by certain navi, or you can do certain things, but it's okay. Okay. In that case, yeah, I think it's fine if I see it and just don't really know what's going on. I can live with that. Please explain analytic and algebraic topology of locally Euclidean metrizations of infinitely differentiable Riemannian manifolds. No. I'm an applied math, not necessarily appeared math. Oh, that reminds me, I need to look at, was it Project Euler? That thing where it's like a combination where they like give you questions and it's a combination of like programming and math. And you just kind of like get to solve problems of varying degrees. So I need to do that. That would be a good way to get back into, because I haven't had like a reason to practice upper level mathematics in a while. I need to get back in that groove. Like, I do it for fun, but I don't do it as much as I should. So curious, is asexuality not being attracted to another being of life, or also not loving another being? If it is also not loving, would asexual be considered heresy since you don't love God? That's a good question. I guess you'd have to ask Kikado for a better understanding of asexuality on that. This may be a weird question, but what math formula would be like a frat bro? Well, how would we describe a frat bro? First, we have to define that. Because if we can define a frat bro in a specific way, then we can work from there. Like, if we're... I'm trying to describe, because I never really interacted with frat bros much. When I went to college, the frats were on their own street, they're like frats and sororities, and I only ever walked through that street a few times, and that was like to catch a bus. So I never really interacted. So I'm honestly not sure
Asexuality is specifically the lack or small amount of sexual love, with the love for God is not sexual when the asexuals are all coming. The love for God could be sexual. You don't know that. 50% chance of Mary having 2 children. She tells you that one is a boy born on Tuesday. What's the probability of the other child is a girl? Well, do I believe Mary? What is the percentage chance that she's just lying? And that both children, like the child is already a girl and she only actually has 1 child. You like the dude who's always hungover in classes, sloppily dressed, just the general vibe of a party college person. Oh, okay. That I did see quite a lot in college. Anything that could... Any sort of like shortcut equations. You know what? Actually, you know what? Quadratic formula. MX plus B is not a frat bro because MX plus B can actually fit into other things and has a straight shot, whereas a frat bro is one curvy motherfucker who just stumbles through life, barely holding on. But I would say the quadratic formula because it's a shortcut. I don't know. That's what I think of whenever I think of a frat bro or like college boys who are like college students who are cutting corners and whatnot. Cutting corners and whatnot. The probability that Mary is lying is approximately the solution of x squared equals 0, where x does not equal 0 times 0. So there's a pretty good chance Mary's lying then. Sin is a sin. It's a sin to love God, but maybe not in a Christian way. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what the rules are. Your experience, frat bros were like a bit below average, but are really nice. That's good. Yeah, I never really dealt with them. I dealt with annoying dorm, like dorm neighbors, I guess you would call them. They would frequently, you know, like be loud, I almost got into a as you can probably tell by my degree choice, my vernacular, and my model, I am not one who has really ever been in a fight. I do not try to start fights. I am not ready for a fight. I will lose a fight. And I almost got into a fist fight in college with a drunk guy in the bathroom at 3 in the morning once. That was one of the only times in my life I've ever been ready to throw hands. Poisson frat bro stream win? Never, thank God. Should make a math test, but the question get progressively more gay and harder because gay is cool and you like being gay and gay. A fair choice. Is Poisson modern Albert Einstein? No. I am much dumber. I am much dumber. And different field of study, that too. Physicist versus mathematician. If I learn everything I can about physics, then maybe I would just have to spend the time to do that, and I don't really feel like doing that. I gotta get used to having this big mic in front of me. Normal day in colleges. It only ever happened once, so I would say that it was an unusual. Oh, excuse me. An unusual situation. There were no other situations where I almost got into fights in a bathroom, so I would say my college years were pretty tame. If you were pan, you would take gender studies because you'd want to study all the genders. Oops. How does being pan even work? Can you flip pancakes on yourself? It's kind of like, at least in my case, in my case, it's like, how do I put it? I guess like my experience for that, and I refer to it as pan. I don't know, maybe there's technically a different term for it. So guys my age in like middle and high school and whatnot would be like, whoa, that girl's so hot, or check out that girl's ass kind of thing, or like do that kind of stuff. And that never played anything for me. I was just like, okay, like I wasn't ever checking people out. And then when I was forming relationships with people, it was just more about forming like really close bonds. And so I was forming really close bonds with both men and women. And it was kind of, again, regardless. And then, hey Cheese! Hey Cheese, good to see you. I hope you had a good Christmas. I hope you had a good time. I'm pretty confident you celebrate Christmas because of the whole you being a Christian thing. And then someone at one point dared me. We were at like a party. We were at a party, and did I ever date anyone mask? No. The closest was we were at a party, and one of my good friends at the time was like, or one of our friends was like, yo, you two should kiss, to like me and this other guy who I was really close friends with. And I immediately was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm down. I get along well with this person. I like this person. I'm willing to try that. And then he backed down because he was very straight. And I was mildly disappointed. No, but that's the celebrate Christmas. Got yourself an XLR sound mixer and then bought an XLR mic and cord so the audio is crisp now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I received a nice microphone stand so I don't have to be loud or hunch around anymore to prevent echo. So I can talk at a reasonable volume. At a reasonable volume without problem. Now it's just right next to my face. Ooh, boy kisser, wanna kiss boys? Oh my god, maybe, just maybe. But no, and then it was just like, then I've only ever been able to date someone if they are like my best friend. So Zero and I became friends and then got really close and then hung out and then just like spent an entire year as like best friends, and everyone's like, oh my god, you guys should date, and we're like, nah. But we would like go everywhere together, we would talk all the time, we would just like hang out all the time, and that was just kind of like part of our consistent day to day, and everyone was always saying we should date, and we were just like, nah. And then eventually we ended up dating after we became just like the bestest of friends. You gonna go eat? Okay, see you in a little bit, Kikado. You basically want to kiss everybody. It's you're willing to kiss everybody. You're willing to kiss everybody, but you're only gonna kiss people that you're like close with. You're not gonna kiss anybody, but you're open to kissing everybody. There you go. I would say that that's the best. Stream not gay, also streamer. Does very gay things. Listen, quiet you. The kissing index of sexuality? I have no idea. Gay person. The gay person. It's loud. Streamer's super gay. Maybe just a little bit. You started playing Satisfactory again? Ooh. I've never played Satisfactory, but every time I've seen gameplay of Satisfactory, I'm like, I know if I were to set aside the time to do it, it would ruin me. So I need to be careful to never set aside the time to do it. Oh, right. Sorry. Wrench, a math formula of the week. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah. There's actually one I already have in mind. Let me write it out. Seen the gameplay setup? Yeah, the gameplay setup was in fact the one that I showed off with the PowerPoint, where it has like the window capture and stuff. Oh, Jay, I took your advice, and you notice that the variables, because chat's open, so the variables one is now active. Let me see if that's the one I'm thinking of. God. I'm trying to remember there, because it's vague. No, that's not it. Where is my equation? Where is my equation? So to take the norm. I think that's the one. I think that's the one. What was the purr? There was a purr? Did I go like... Did I... Oh no, it doesn't register because of my new mic little block thing. No, it doesn't register. Okay. What is the one I'm thinking of? I'm trying to remember. You're scared of the math talk folder? It's fine. It's fine. That's what it is. There we go. That's what it's called. But I have this saved in my notebooks. Why even bother? Now that the mic is close to your mouth, will we get an ASMR stream? Probably not. My last ASMR attempt was the short where I was just eating loudly into the microphone the entire time. You guys want another one of those? Okay. Oh, you noticed? Yeah, I have small X's in the eyes. That was one of the most important things when I was getting this model made, was that I wanted to have the X's in the eyes that carried over from my old one. For my old model, because my old model also had X's that were the same color. They were like the turquoise blue. Okay, cheese. Have fun with your little voiceovers. I'm trying to double check my own... I don't want to give an equation that's incorrect. I don't want to give incorrect equation. Is this what I'm thinking of? No, I do not have that toggle. I only have the following toggles. I have Sparkle Eye toggle, Sparkle Eye toggle. I have Terrified toggle. I have Pout a toggle, Pout a toggle, Pout toggle. I think they're fun. I really like them. There were ones I specifically requested. And knowing Urika was not going to give me an unsolicited bald or a Hego toggle, so I'm very grateful that she didn't. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, the literal equation was in my PowerPoint. In my PowerPoint. Where is it? Hold on a minute. Wait, that doesn't exist anymore. That also doesn't exist anymore. Wait, why is this not connected? Okay. For some reason, my Google Drive for desktop turned off. So I have to return that on. So then open up the PowerPoint just so I can get the equation, so I can write equation down, and then u plus me equals happiness. I'm pretty sure that's the equation that you use with Jen. Coordinate formulas to draw. Unfortunately, I'm not that type of streamer. I'm not that type of streamer. I say unfortunately, but it's like unfortunately for you. Unfortunately for this one situation. Which isn't even unfortunate, but if it were, which it isn't, but if it had been, which it wasn't, but if it was, which it wasn't, then it wouldn't be a problem, which it is. Here's my picture here. Go to my scratch work folder. All right, let's do this. The minimization over E. That's what it was. That's what it was. So this is just a basic denoising equation. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot this, send this to myself. Copy. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Take screenshot. Yes. Scribbled out. Copy that. Send it to my shelf. Okay, there we go. So, non-sexual VTuber impossible, I know, right? Prefer non-sexual? Yes, me too. I prefer as well. I prefer as well to be non-sexual. Generally need to know if it's normal to not receive gifts for Christmas every year for 10 years. I mean, family by family. Everyone has their own thing. Everyone has their own traditions. So I would say the normal thing would be based off of nothing. Are we mathing today? We just might be, kind of. Heart. It's so long for me to just find a basic, or just a basic thing that I wrote down. No, not there. There we go. There we go. Okay. Depends on how old you are. Still get them at 21. Yeah, I like it's condensed to family for me. And then there's some close people I give them to. But for the most part, it's just family. You know what? Let's actually remove this, and let's just shift over to this one, and then I can place it in without any issue. Ta-da! Ta-da! Okay. This is very sloppily written, so sorry, but this is, I guess, your math equation for the week, Wrench. Oh, right. Sorry. Ava, pick a number between 10 to 20 for the gay math test question number. 14. Let's go with 14. Math sloppies. So what this is just the basic regularization minimization equation for denoising a signal, where we have, and you guys can't see my mouse, but basically we want to minimize across an image, and then we adjust different parameters. There actually should be an additional alpha in this that is not in this, that I just realized there should be an alpha. I like to put an alpha in front of the first integral, where you essentially adjust your parameters based off a potential. You have your original noisy image, and then you have candidate. Your noisy image is F. Then you have candidate images G, and you want to minimize the amount of difference between them because you want to try and remove all the noise. So yeah, that's the goal, and that's your equation for the week, or your formula for the week, I guess. If you want to learn more about signal processing, you should. It's very fun. It's very fun. It's very, very fun. It makes me happy. I really enjoy signal processing and like image processing in general. That's what I've worked in, and it make me happy. It make me happy. Poisson has 614 subs, and there are currently 11 people watching the stream. You know what I should have done? I should have done a little like loading toggle on my head, like as an emote, like a, and like a little spinning loading wheel. That would have been so fun. Ta-da! That would have been so fun. Yeah, so go ahead, look. Yeah. I forgot to get the DLC. Heart, Zero just bought Night Rain, so Heart, you have to go buy Night Rain 2 now, so we can all play tomorrow. I'm gonna make her play with me today. That's what I figured you were doing, is that you were just dividing 614 by 11 to get like the percentage viewers watched, or the amount of viewers that each person represents, I guess. What I was thinking about doing today, because I have stuff. Oh, you already bought it? Awesome! Yes. Zero did buy the deluxe edition, but I just bought the regular edition because it was $30. But meh. If you learn math and find a country, you outfit a fish theme outfit with a Poisson chart, right? Because Poisson is also French for fish. I was thinking about playing with that. And then I didn't, because I also don't like fish. Subtract 24, 10, and 31 from 56. The end result is you're just gonna try and make it 6, 7. I already know this. Maybe that's what I do. Maybe I play Elden Ring Night Rain right now. The other thing I was considering doing is playing Baldur's Gate. Actually, that's a good question. Hold on a minute. How long is your download gonna take? I'm seeing if Zero's free right now, because if Zero's free right now, then I will absolutely try and steal her to play Night Rain with me. Comes out as -9. Close, unfortunately, but not close enough to get control of the Discord. Tisk tisk tisk. Tisk tisk tisk. Tisk tisk tisk. Tisk tisk tisk. You like the idea of Baldur's Gate? Oh yeah, Zero's download's gonna take a while. We could do some Baldur's Gate. I was thinking about just like starting a new campaign, because I haven't played since the game first came out, and it was a broken mess. A wonderful broken mess, but a broken mess, and I hear it's less broken now. You did in fact say 21, Jay, when you were talking about how old you are for the Christmas thing. All right. Play D&D 4 times a week. You love Baldur's Gate. I play D&D every other week, kind of. It used to be weekly. And then we shifted to an every other week format. That's a lot of D&D a week. Are you okay? Are you okay? You want to live in a fantasy world that bad? Oh, the other fun thing, if you notice about the background, because I'm in this window capture one, the games folder is also highlighted to imply that the capture will be. All right, this might blow your eardrums out, so I'm gonna mute desktop audio just for a moment. You're in jail for the same thing in 2 different campaigns. You're just basically playing the same character across every campaign. That makes it easier to remember. There's 6 folders on the stream. Yeah, you guys will never know what all of the folders go to, though. You'll never know what all the folders go to. We have crime, math talk. We have games, we have homework, and we have edits. But what is in any of them? Ooh. Okay, it seems like the audio is not blowing my eardrums out, so that's good. Oh, my model's getting really laggy. That's not good. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh. Oh, dear God, it's fighting for its life. And now it's playing through my actual computer. 1 second. Oh my God. Hold on, this is currently fighting for its life, and I have no idea why. 1 second. And it's playing through the wrong thing at first. Okay, no. Yeah, there we go. Hold on a minute. Okay. Whew. Okay, I just went ahead and switched all this up. Now I have to figure out why the audio is messing up. Hello? What is this? It's fighting against my headphones for some reason. It keeps trying to change what the default what? Oh my God. 1 second. What's happening? Jesus Christ. Okay, now it just claims that my headphones don't exist anymore. What? What? If I exit out of there. So if I open up Baldur's Gate, my headphones stop existing. But then I close Baldur's Gate, and suddenly my headphones exist again. Go on Make-A-Wish and beg for money for a better PC setup. Steal money from a poorly defended bank. That's a much better idea. That's a much, much better idea. Okay. Why Baldur's Gate is being that way, who knows? Haha, very fun. As you can tell, I am not thrilled about it. All right. Meantime, Miku, keep us... Actually, Dark Souls music, keep us company. I guess Soulsborne music. Alternatively, I could play Fallout 3. Instead of Baldur's Gate, I could play Fallout 3. I was thinking about doing more math stuff today, but I'm also, like, kind of drained from yesterday, and I don't want to think. I just don't want to think at all. So I'm not gonna. Yeah. Or, actually, you know what we could do? We could play Osu. I've never played Osu, actually. Would I have to... How much is it? Oh, I have New Vegas. I've beaten New Vegas a ton. I just happen to have Fallout 3 downloaded. Because I wanted to play it. Could do the Euler project. That's true. If I wanted to think, we could do that. Osu's free? Okay. That could be fun. Yeah, Baldur's Gate, I'll have to figure out what the problem is. Oh, but I have to download it. Sounds tedious. I mean, to be fair, it's not a... I don't think it's a very large game. Okay, I think this will be... I don't know, it'll probably be fine. I'll have to set up Osu, but yeah, sure, let's try Osu. I've never played it, but it was enough to make the most popular female streamer in the world, also known as Nero Sama. So yeah, probably at least somewhat enjoyable to someone. Where am I? Okay. All right, installing. While we're installing, I'm gonna hang out over here. While we're installing, I'm gonna hang out over here. It's not even 1 gigabyte, good. When's the collab with Vettel? Do you happen to have a genie? If so, you should probably use the genie on, you should probably use the genie on something better than wishing for VTuber collabs, but... Alright. Oh yeah, game's already booted up. Ah, that's loud. For your ears' sake, 1 second. Why is this so loud? Oh my god! It's blowing out my eardrums. Let me change settings, Jesus Christ. Jesus. My God. Okay, there we go. Wait, do you normally play Osu with a controller? We're gonna play in windowed. Let's go display that ratio. Okay. Welcome back from food consumption. That's... why is it... Okay, why is that also now the wrong size? Okay, good enough. Those with controllers going through biblically accurate hell. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was a joke or not. I don't know how any of this works, by the way. Let's play an easy... Oh, we're in the easy songs right now. Sure, let's... Oh, no. Oh. No, every song has an easy, medium, hard. I need to turn this down more. Jesus. There we go. Tutorial? I mean, I could tutorial, but... What is... I don't know any songs. But we'll just do whatever one they start me on. Alright. I don't know how this works, but... Okay. What? Yeah, I should probably play the tutorial. Okay, so there's gotta be a tutorial somewhere. Try not to get copyrighted. I'll try my best. Oh, Toho. One man doesn't want Strimmer to suffer and the rest are sadists. Where's the tutorial? So what's with the numbers on there? I'm a big fan of the meh. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Where is a tutorial? There has to be a tutorial somewhere. Don't think, just feel. But like, guides maybe? No, I'm not looking to mod. I just want to know how to play the game. Tutorial for beginners. Okay. Mouse, tablet, touchscreen, or keyboard clicking. There are other ways you can play. What if I wanted for mouse and tablet or any, you may also use Z and X to hit the circles instead. Okay. So Z and X are the things I hit. Aiming. There's a playable tutorial. Do I have to sign up for it? Is that what this is? But where would I find it? Maybe I have to make an account or something. Let me do that real quick, I guess. Okay. The username will be, okay, well, there we go. And now I have to go to my, let's do it on my phone. They sent me a code. I entered the code. In the code was 67. I'm sure that will make some of you happy. Wish I could change that picture. I probably can. I just don't feel like doing it. Okay. So feel like it got louder. Like this is loud again. I have no idea. Okay, so I think I do just need to try playing one. You'll just start streaming on Twitch. Maybe also make an AI. Well, that sounds cool and way too fast for me, so let's do it. Probably a good time to mention that I am not very good at rhythm games. Ah! I very quickly get lost on them. If I can even survive this, it will be an accomplishment. I think I'm doing just, I'm at a passing C. I'm good at Tetris Effect. I'm not an exact timing kind of person. I'm a preemptive strike kind of person. You know. C's get degrees. Okay, but I think I'm D ranking right now, so what do I get? Oh, I didn't realize that was a thing. I didn't realize that thing. I don't know what do you mean skip? All right, C. These get diplomas. Okay, there we go. Then I have a diploma now. I no idea what I was doing there. A participation trophy. Sure, let's play whatever this is. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, was I supposed to hit that like a bunch, maybe? Oh. I'm not understanding at all. If you think this is understanding, then I mean, again, in the C's get degree, like what do I do here? What's with that wheel? That wheel has to do something. I'm assuming. Oh. There's like a like that's a oh, okay. That makes more sense. Bum 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 bum. You know what they say about assumptions? It's wrong to take them as true, but it's a good starting point for scientific inquiry. This would be less fun if the game told me how to play and then I went, oh, I don't really want to play that. Let's try another one, I guess. I don't know. I find it very, very funny that I lost all my viewers because at failing to play Osu. I had 11 and now I have 3. No, I'm cut. Ah! Ah! It's too fast for me already. It also helps that if I don't know the song, then I can't like visualize in my head the like music I'm supposed to be playing. I have no idea what. Like what? So what am I supposed to do here? I don't get this one. Ah, it's going faster. Okay, yeah, this is. Memory overload is a very active thing for it to say right now. Oh my god. Spin? Oh. Ah. Yeah, no. I don't think Osu's the game for me. At least not yet, for sure. No, I'm getting... That was atrocious. The awkward clapping. You figured out that immediately, forgot. Well, like, I was supposed to hit buttons a lot. I didn't realize I was supposed to, like, actually follow a rotation, I guess. Oh. Okay, okay. Let's see. Oh, this one is notably lower difficulty score than the others. I lose track of myself very easily in this, I notice. This happens in rhythm games a lot for me, like whenever I'm playing Muse Dash. If it goes extra slow, I can follow it. and has just one very simple beat. Slowest gun in the West. The game setting off fireworks feels like an insult at this point. Yay! Oh, a B! Wow! New Minesweeper? That's true. That's another nerdy game that fits the aesthetic. Oh, I wish I had more caffeine today. I need a mini fridge in my room just stocked with energy drinks. That's definitely a good mindset to have. And a good life choice. I made honor roll, oh boy. And it only took me finding the easiest one I could play.
See you next time.
Scary. All right. Yeah. More Ozu can happen a different time. God, I wish Baldur's Gate would work. Skip the drinking part and inject it indirectly. You're right. You're right. Part of me wants to try loading up Night Rain, but I have a feeling that'll be more fun with other people. I can use this as an excuse because I have nothing going on to play Dark Souls 2. I love Dark Souls 2. You know what? I'm going to make some people suffer through Dark Souls 2 with me. That's the joy of free space streams. I can do whatever I want. Again, that's... Why does it not... It should be shifting into a... Just because it's supposed to be just like shift into a 16:9 and then scale it accordingly. Weird. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm not doing chess again. Not right now, at least. I can do windowed. Yeah. There we go. And just put that sucker right there. Okay, perfect. And now we're going to play a new game of Dark... Oh, also, the audio's so quiet right now. I did. I beat Osu. I tried Osu like twice and I was like, okay. Right, I need to fix the audio with this again. Okay, hold on a minute. Sorry. Huh? Oh, that feels a bit loud. Okay, that feels a bit loud. Oh, I don't have my my PlayStation hooked up though. And I would need my PlayStation if I wanted to do Bloodborne. I do not have a capture card, unfortunately, but yes, oh my god. But I figure in perfect shitposting fashion, I am going to play the most hated Dark Souls. And my name will be Krungle Dungle Bean. Bubble Duggable. Okay, there we go. That's my full legal name as of right now. There you go. All right. And now this is peak male form, and we can't have that. So we need as thin as possible. I'm so funny. Thank you. I try my best. Now we do this for a while until we get... Let's keep it going. Okay. Not as funny as I could have gone through. Let's can I reset? Here, let's try again. Let's do another set of random generation. I like this one. I like this one. What do you guys think? I think that's I feel like that's pretty close to me. Give him some very spiky anime hair. Why was default 12 close to your face on a man's? Hey. Of course, the hair color. It seems vaguely offensive, but you're not even sure towards who. That's what makes it excellent. There we go. There we go. That's beautiful. Beard. I think no beard. I want that beautiful face to be captured in all of its glory. But he will have a tattoo. And the tattoo is... There you go. It's like slightly offset. Oh yeah, I had to do it. So it's like, it's not right in the center, but it's like just off. It's like, here, let me put it down a little bit. There you go. It's like just off-putting enough. Like it, if it was makeup for like some performance art or something, maybe you could get somewhere, but it's definitely not. It's just bad. It's just bad. Oh my god, these are all horrible. Or I could start with nothing, of course. That would be good. Recreated clouds from first principles. Exactly. We're innovators here. So we want to play this as wrong as possible, which means that we're going to want to go to the knight so that we can have a skip. Then... I'm going to do healing wares just for my own safety. I always do. Perfect. All right. So what I want to do is immediately... Oh, I love my eardrums being blown out by this. Or a torch. Okay, perfect. So the first thing we want to do is go to the Forest of Fallen Giants, so then we can... what am I thinking? So that we can do a skip. How much health do I have? Because I need 1,000. Okay. Can't believe this game was made in 2003. Yep. This isn't Poisson. This is whatever. What did I name him? This is Grungle Duggable. Grunkle? Grunkle Duckable. Yeah. That's who this is. This is not Poisson invariance. This is Grunkle, whatever the name was. You definitely weren't laughing for 2 minutes straight. Oh, good. That's good to know that you weren't doing that. Yeah. Dark Souls 2 was made in 2003. It was made 8 years before Dark Souls 1, so that's why there's such a controversy. Controversy around controversy. That feels weird. I feel like controversy. No, controversy is the right word. Is a word. Controversy around its existence. I lost track of my ability to speak, and it killed my ability to make a joke. Bunsen burner, I hardly know her. Take your time. I got there eventually. Okay. Yes, this will give me a little health boost. Give me a little health boost. That's what I'm going for. Okay. Because I need as much health as possible, so I guess I should have taken the life ring, but I don't care. Hello, Seek-Seek-Lest. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, sweet. You like the Emerald Herald? I like the Emerald Herald. Shannon looks cool. Dark Souls 2, I think, is my favorite Dark Souls game. Like, I'm not counting Bloodborne, obviously, or like Elden Ring, like strictly, not Soulsborne, strictly Dark Souls. Controversial conversation we conservatively converse in. Alright, so I want some souls so that I can get 1,000 health, so that I can make the jump, so that I can get the fragrant branch, go straight to Shaded Woods, and get another 30,000. And if I wanted to, because I'm on PC, I could do the auto run glitch to then do parry walking, but nah. I don't want to do anything that's like glitching, I guess. Like, I'm fine with taking advantage of the ability to jump over stuff. You like 3, but that's the only one you've played. 3 is good. 3 is kind of like Dark Souls fan service. You've only played Bloodborne. Bloodborne's my favorite game of all time, so yes, I'm glad you love Bloodborne. Everyone should love Bloodborne. No major glitchless percent, pretty much. Listen, that's the joy. That's the joy of essentially guerrilla streams, non-focused streams. I can just do whatever I want. No one can stop me. Bloodborne, because your first PS4 game you managed to emulate in Linux. Oh. This is just see that's a selling point for me to get Linux up and running, is to emulate Bloodborne through it. You finished making the gay math test? Well, how did it go? How gay are the numbers? I'd play the entirety of Bloodborne again. I would always be down to play the entirety of Bloodborne again. I think my main character... It's funny that you say you have 500 hours in the game, because I think I think my main character has like 600. Because I have a lot of characters. Not to brag or anything. Can it be called a gorilla stream without gorillas? Yeah, I think so. Under the right circumstances. We'll add a gorilla in post. Okay. In the VOD, I'll add a gorilla. I don't know how I'm spending time fighting these guys. You're no match for me. Exactly. Bloodborne to me is like chess to you, Kikado. Are there better people out there? Probably. But the people you do know, you'll be able to style on most people you know with your chess skills in the same way I'll be able to style on most people I know with my Bloodborne skills. We stopped playing Osu and we stopped playing Osu and people automatically came back. Exactly. It's because people won't stay for someone who's that bad at Osu. People will apparently stay for the worst Dark Souls game that I love, but I will concede. It has its flaws, to say the least. Alright, let's see if I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Ta-da! Oh, you posted in Discord if you want to try it later, and you said you made it more difficult than gay? Yeah, sure. I'd try that. I'd try the math test. The overlap of fan base with people like Ozu might just be someone. Probably, honestly. Look at that beautiful face. He looks, oh my god, he looks like a duck. Grunkle Double Double, or whatever his name was, is now a duck, canonically. You need to go to the gym. Have fun at the gym, Kikado. Enjoy the workout. Yeah. Fair Seek Quest. So we need, oops. Okay. Okay. I'll get more ADP later. Get strong, get swole, Kikado. Swole it up. Swole it up. Make up for my lack of muscles by getting tons of muscles. But seriously, have fun. Constantly really good and really bad at chess. I'm just really bad at chess. It was a thinking man's game that I never thought. I tried to think at one point, and I realized that's a terrible idea. I shouldn't be allowed to do so. Have I been keeping up with the gym? Not as much as I should be. Not as much as I should be. I did go on Christmas Eve, so that was nice. I went Christmas Eve morning. I was gonna go today, but everyone, like, my dad and I tend to go together. And we were both exhausted from yesterday, and we're like, let's just go tomorrow. Let's just go tomorrow. So there is admittedly a bit of laziness in my mentality, which isn't good, especially surrounding consistent. Like, I should be going more consistently, and I want to be going more consistently. What's tough right now is that I'm like carpooling to work, though. And so it's tough. Constantly. Oh, I was supposed to check my email. Right, I got a response. Actually, just like 10 minutes ago I got a response about a job application. I'm pretty sure it was a rejection letter, but I wanted to make double sure. So let me kill these ads. My car was never totaled. I have never gotten into a car crash. I'm still sans car crash. That's right, I said it. Sans car crash, like a sans Undertale. The character from the game I'll never play. That's a lie. It's downloaded. Undertale is downloaded and on my desktop. Hello, legal name. Yep, moving forward with other applicants. You sure are. You sure are moving forward with other applicants. I really appreciate you taking the time to and that job is expired. Okay, cool. Man, I love job hunting. I'm not bitter at all. I promise. Yes, I will play Undertale. I was just messing. I will play Undertale. There will, in fact, be an Undertale stream. Don't worry. Don't worry. If you're worrying, I command you to cease. It's just a matter of... I'm gonna do it as its own thing. I was thinking about doing it today, and then I was like, nah, I'm gonna do it as its own thing. I'm gonna do it as a selling point. The do game is a great way to rake in the fettuccine, as it were. You just keep meowing at your interview person. The fact that you're even getting interviews, though, that's impressive. They're like, we could use a cat. We could use a cat on our roster, on our team. What are your skills? And you're just like, meow. And they're like, so no, we need the cat to be able to speak, but we like your spirit. You got guts. Unfortunately, the guts were hanging out of your mouth, and we can't have you eating people. So... God. Job hunting's a funny term, because you're the prey and the ads are hunting you. Yeah, it's really like job hiding, job fleeing. Hiring for pest control in the interview mad at me, it would be an instant handshake. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it, Ava. You just need to apply for pest control positions. That's where your heart's calling can lie. Trigonometric pest control. You could start a trigonometric pest control business. That could be your your breakout into the industry. You just have tons of memorized trig functions and also do pest control, I guess. I don't know. It's not completely ironed out. The pieces are all there. The pieces are all there, okay? Bear with me on this. For pest control, you need 40 years to get into the starter experience. Haha, that's funny, because it's actually every job. Oh, you don't have a lifetime of work for this position? Then, haha, too bad. Then too bad, you can't get this position. Then we're gonna have the people who have master's degrees who should be at much higher level positions. We're just never gonna promote them. Man, that's like the place. Everywhere is hiring for senior positions. It's like, why are you not promoting internally? I don't know. Life is tiring. You always wanted to be an academic, but recently realized that you might work to tech and understand new maths hobby. Yeah, I mean, some of the advice I got is that maybe I should have been an accountant and then make a ton of money as an accountant, and then after stopping like accounting for a few years, and then afterwards just going into whatever I want to do as like my own business kind of thing, and then I would have had a happier life. I really want to do research though. That's important to me. Research is important to me, and so I want to be able to contribute to that if I can. See if I can make this jump. Nope. I messed that up so bad. Alright, I want to... First I should practice actually doing the jump. But... And then I can mess with it more. And then I can... So, I'll equip my sword, kill some stuff, and then try the jump, and then die doing the jump, but... That happier life, says 24-year-old. It just feels that way sometimes. It's weird. There are people I went to high school with who I learned to have children. I'm like, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, I mean, I don't really want to, and not even really, I don't want a child, period. But imagine at my age, I'm like, see, what did, like, you just went all in on birthing that baby? Like, that's so much of your life already invested at what I felt was a young age, and then when I see that, I'm like, is it not a young age? Am I already getting old? Oh my god, he's even worse when hollowed. Probably gonna make it at least 60. You got time. That's a good point. Yeah. I do have time, but then I also worry, like, but because I have time, I also, like, I have limited time. It's this front, okay. How do you make that jump? It's so, you really have to be last second. It's tough. It's tough. But and I'm just hoping that going back to college will give me a bit of a time buffer and hopefully get me a foray into research, but you know, we shall see. And in the meantime, I can enjoy academia a bit more. Oh my god. You don't know what you're talking like you have some sort of sage wisdom. Well, even talking to someone else from a different even talking to someone else with a different perspective can be a great way to model. Hello? Well, that was weird. Can be a great way to just get thinking done, if nothing else. Depressing part about jobs is that you would still be programming stuff for people if you just didn't worry about starving and such. I guess, yeah, if you oh my god, how did I mess that up again? How to get rich, solve every unsolved math problem? I mean, yeah, because you get like $1 million for one. Has that increased? Because that's not even rich. $7 million is not rich anymore. You're richer than most people on you know, most people, but oh, I'm the same way, Danny. I'm the exact same way. I have sent out, yeah, quite literally hundreds of applications. And the response has been tepid or non-existent. Okay, so even if I die on this, I want to figure out... I want to get this timing down. I'm just short. I'm just short. How do you do that? Maybe it's not worth doing. 80% of them ghost postings? Maybe. They could very well be. No real jobs exist anymore. And then, yeah. It's like some positions are just... Some positions are just, what's the word? I don't know. Regardless, it's a really, really not fun experience to go about your day-to-day life dealing with. Because the fact that, like, a part of my free time has now become like, okay, I'm not doing anything else. Time to scroll Indeed. Time to scroll. What's the other one? Sorry, my controller was all tangled up. To scroll Indeed or you know, LinkedIn or Glassdoor or whatever. And it just is draining. It is draining. Time to become a content creator. If there was any level of sustainable income in it, I would consider it. But even that is... It's in this... the thing is, it's in the exact same vein of, like... You know, how many people actually get hired? How many people actually become content creators? In a feasible sense. That same mentality. It's a very small portion, but it feels like everyone has a job. It feels like everyone can sustain themselves on a, you know, on a streamer economy. But in both cases, neither are true. And so, like, I've had people be like, well, you know, maybe, you know, trying to make me feel better, right? It's like, well, nobody's been able to get a job. And I'm like, that doesn't necessarily make me feel better. That just makes me upset that literally everyone's in the same position. And it makes me less hopeful for the future. That's like... Dang nabbit. It makes me less hopeful for the future if no one's able to break through a shell that shouldn't even be a shell. A shell that should be... That's something that we're expected to have, like, as a basic level, that we're expected to have in order to survive in life. But it's you know, it's no longer the norm to be able to do that, apparently. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's exactly as hard as being a rock star, probably. Probably, I don't know. I've never been a rock star. But yeah, it's in... Maybe it just feels like it's easier. Maybe it just feels like it's easier. Because I also, like, I don't do this a lot. I do this in my free time. I don't do this as a 9 to 5. And so I'm like, oh, if in a world where I were to get, like, partnered or something, and I could get an amount of ad revenue, then that would just be a nice thing to supplement an actual job. Or, like, a different full-time job. or even a part-time job. Just supplement some sort of other more sustainable income. But even, again, that in and of itself is a level of difficulty that's irritatingly high. For it's like, oh, you got to be a part of the percentage that breaks through. The percentage that is not the norm. I think that's the best way for me to describe it, is that getting, like, being able to be, like, a full-time working adult is what is considered to supposed to be the norm. But then you try and do that and trying to get a job, and then it is not the norm to be able to get a job. So it's like, how is not getting a job both the norm and the norm? Or the norm and not the norm? I don't know. Your screen time's 15 hours a day? That's not healthy. You should probably curb that a little bit. You should probably curb that. Not a whole, maybe just a smidge. It might be beneficial to not spend as much time on a computer. That's just me. But that's also coming from me, so I can't really talk, I guess, but... I should touch grass more, I'll be honest. We were just talking about me failing to be able to go to the gym enough. I should definitely try to touch grass more. Your screen time is not even 2 hours daily. That's awesome. Your computer screen time. Oh, okay. Sorry, yeah, your phone screen time is short. A different and much more concerning issue. Well, as long as you're aware of it, that might be better. It could also be worse. I know knowing that you're messing up doesn't necessarily make it better. Being aware of the problem is not the same as making an effort to find a solution. I was ready for shit boxes there. You eat grass? That's... I mean, more power to you, Ava. If that's how you want to spend your day, then, you know, pop off. Don't stop, girly pop. But I feel like that might have some flaws in the long run when it comes to dietary restrictions. You know, just saying, just a little bit. Generally, okay, you spend a lot of time like reading, so it's not all video games and VTubers. That's good. That's, you know what, that's the goal. It should, you know, strain your eyes for education. Which is kind of the current world state, but yeah. Strain your eyes to do literally anything. Hospital near you has 3 to 4 microbiologist roles open and immediately throws your applications because you don't have a cert that isn't required in your state. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love it's like, oh, do you not have, you know, 3 to 4 years experience, or, you know, sorry, yeah, 3 to 4 years experience in this entry-level position. Do you not have a master's degree? Oh, then we're not interested. Ugh. Ugh. Your eyes are cooked. Yeah. Yeah, my eyes are definitely cooked too. Zero actually just had to she actually just got glasses for the first time in her life because her eye strain had just gotten so bad. And she was like, I'm having constant migraines. And so she went and saw it, and yeah, she needed glasses, so she just got some. Is it possible to get a cert without a job? That's a good question. Can you get the required certificate for the microbiology thing without? Oh, I do have glasses. I just never wear them. Because they're only for like far away distances. So like if I'm in a classroom, so like I would wear them in college when I was in like big classrooms so I could see the board clear. But in my day-to-day, nah. I could think about putting them on a model though. That would be cute. I think that'd be cute to put them on a model. Do I need a soldier key for this, or is that open from this side? It's open from that side? Okay, cool. Schools, that's like you make a presentation for the entire, yeah. This, yeah, and schools have, since in the modern era, transitioned very heavily into stuff like Chromebooks. Homeboy just casually parried me. Requires you to go back for another year, and you already have a master's in microbiome. Jesus. So then, yeah, what are you? Why do you also need the cert? I feel like the certificate would be so like a certificate and X number of experience or a master's degree should be the kind of like way to if you want to set those regulations, then that could be a way to do it. Because then in both cases, you're saying some level of schooling, either a lot of schooling or a certified amount of schooling, plus some experience. Go outside, but there's nothing to do in your town. It's all restaurants and grocery stores. That's the tough part too, where it's like, yeah, and like going out with people always takes money. And guess what we were just complaining about being difficult is the job market. Can't really have a sustainable income if you don't have a job. You don't really have money to burn on going out with people and doing stuff if you don't have money to burn. So, a nice infinitely impossible loop to screw you over is real fun. I think that was something I really liked about college, is that hanging out, quote unquote, was mainly just like studying together. You want to go out with friends? Well, by go out with friends, I actually mean just go and do homework. Do homework with friends. Because then it's both productive and enjoyable because you're spending time with people and you're getting work done. So. But unfortunately, people don't do that in the regular. I can't just like talk to random people, be like, hey, do you want to study together? Like, we're not in school. I was like, yeah, so? That's not what I asked at all. Might be a me experience. I guess, yeah. Not everyone that's how I experienced it, yeah. That's how I experienced my collage life. And I think that was a good experience. Oops. No, actually I want to talk to Leningrad first. Man, look when I blink. I love that my model does this.
The little eye wobbles. So cute. Actually, you know what? Let's buy a cool fit. Let's go buy a cool fit. Oh, you don't have the cool fits yet. What's Pomodoro? I don't know what that is. Pomodoro method of studying. It's funny, I've actually found the studying streams I've done in the past to actually be very nice. Because they both give me an outlet to chat a bit. They like have the right amount of distraction going on, but they also prompt me to keep doing something. So I think that's nice. I could transition into some sort of studying stream maybe. I don't know. Let's see, what weapon do I want? Let's... How many clubs do you have? Oh, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. Study sim. I'm beginning to think you have one joke. How much strength will I need for this? Studying stream just becomes, yeah, I just start becoming, I just go into VR chat and start pretending to be a cat. There we go, that's what I wanted, power stance. Pop. Ah, sick. Yeah, my brain might not be, I think I should eat something probably. I'm hitting that usual 2-hour time frame, but I'm having fun. I should have also made a BRB screen so that I could be like, ooh, be right back, and then I could step away, and then, because I always feel like I kind of just have to end a stream. I don't know. If I want food, I feel like I have to end stream generally. Feel like you're not in the right state of mind, you don't get the best out of studying. Yeah, I feel it too. You can do a BRB screen world record speed one for making one. Yeah. It's screen. If you want. If you want. I'll just have it playing Majula music in the background. 1 second. Just have it playing Majula music in the background. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. He's a lumberjack and he's okay. What am I doing? Go to No Man's Wharf. I cut down trees, I skip and jump. I like to press wildfires. I put on women's clothing and hang around in bars. It's a Monty Python song if you're curious. He's a lumberjack and he's okay. Sleeps all night and he works all day. It's really funny to get it stuck in your head and then you'll just like be singing in public. I'm like, I wonder if, I don't really pay attention to if people are looking at me in public or not.
But I like to imagine I've elicited some sort of reaction from someone at some point. Being like, what? What did he just say? I cut down trees, I skip and jump, I like to persuade fly. Man, power stance is so broken. I'm sad that they removed it from future games. It made me so happy. I mean, they kind of brought it back in Elden Ring, sort of. Where if you do like a two-handed jumping attack, then it was insanely powerful, but it wasn't power stance powerful. Ugh. What else was I looking to do? I also like to ask that when I time out my stream, or when I'm thinking about whether or not I'm going to be done for a stream, I'm like, what else did I have planned? Did I have anything planned? Was there something specific I was looking to do at some point? Because I had like, I want to play Night Rain with Zero, but that will be this evening. And then... I want to get some studying in. Actually, there you go. I'll let you guys choose for me. Today, am I studying? Today, am I studying, am I gonna do Project Euler? Am I gonna study biomathematics? Or am I gonna study... geometric set theory? Oh right, there's the math test. You're right. I still need to do your at least, I don't know if I'll do it. I'll I will definitely, before stream is over, take a look at your math test. I would like to see it. I might not have the brain power for it right now. Did you make a BRB screen in 40 seconds? That's impressive. All right, let's save and exit then. Okay. And it was insanely powerful, but it wasn't power stance powerful. Oh god, I can hear my own voice. This is horrifying. Let's watch though. Let's watch though. God, that's what I sound like? Oh no. Then it was insanely powerful, but it wasn't power stance powerful. Alright, do. That when I time out my stream, or when I'm thinking about whether or not I'm gonna be done for a stream, I'm like, what else did I have planned? Did I have anything planned?
I love the crop. I love the I love the crop. I love the text. BRB checking your dad, Sargi. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, that might be a winner. that might be a winner. Let's make sure my email isn't shown. Okay. Let's have a look also at the gay math test. Let's have a look at the gay math test. Let me find some music to put on in the background while we look at it. Let's go back to my soul's music. All right, let's look at the gay math test. Hey, Donut. Question 1. Oh no. What is this? What is this? What is this? Question 1. John digs a 20-foot hole. How deep is that hole? We have 20 feet, or about 5 kilometers, 14 jaguars, 20 feet, or 4:33 a.m. at Wednesday, December 24th. I'm scared to what that time is. Oh, thank you. Yes, I love my new model so much. I love my new model so much. Look at, oh, yeah. It makes me so happy. I finally am a me. I finally have my own unique thing. The cute little math equations and the toothpaste hair. We're going to say 20 feet. The hole is 20 feet deep. Okay. It's just a random time I made. Okay. Okay. What is the main feature of regular polygons? They goofy looking. They have sides that are all congruent, and the angles are congruent too. My pet crocodile. That's a really funny idea. The hole that he was already in. Okay, my pet crocodile is orange, or 16.3 centimeters. I want to say that they're goofy looking, but I don't think that's true. Question 3. Which expression, when expressed in simplified numerical form, is closest to the number 69? This is so stupid. You once tried to draw a regular polygon that was not 16.3 centimeters, and now you are dead. Oh no. Oh no. We have 60, 64, 80, or 71. Okay. Solve for gay if the volume is 100 pi. 70. I'm stupid. Shut up, Jay. I'm bad. Solve for gay if the volume is 100 pi. K equals 12. K equals 5. Bro, I'm not gay. Mr. Beast 6000. If the volume is 100 pi and the radius is 5. Okay, what is that equation? Yes, I'm sorry to hear about that. That is okay. That depends. I guess, LeBron, did you do all your homework? Wait, I gotta use my eyes to solve the problem? Huh? I was gonna say, the volume is 100 pi. I just gotta remember what the equation is for volume of a cone. It should just be that and then rotate around. So then R is 5. The height is gay. And then yeah, that should be enough. A grade 8 math equation for you to solve? Let's see, would that be... Oh god. See, I'm bad with like what grade is what math do they learn in 8th grade? Oh, I also forgot the other thing I was looking for. Numbers and operations, square roots, cube roots. Are they a quadratic formula at that point? Pythagorean theorem. Algebra, geometry, functions. I don't know if they're at solving for x yet. I mean, that is functions, but I think that's more in the realm of factoring, which might be a bit above the usual grade 8 curricula, but... Yeah, I also learned quadratic in mine, but... I also know that my math is not what everyone took. You're an Australian 8th. What do they learn in Australian grade 8 math? Let's view year 8. Number in algebra. You're in solving for x. Number, yeah, so it's like algebra, measurement and geometry, statistics and probability. If you guys haven't learned... Shut up. Bad J. Bad J. That is complex analysis. Bad J. Spray bottle at you. Oh, that was the equation. The volume is equal to pi r squared h over 3, which in this case h is gay. That pi, so we get 100, we get 300 r squared gay. That's 25. 300 divided by 25. Is that 12? No, it's not 12. It's 12? Yeah, it is 12. Okay. So gay is 12. H is gay. Poisson. Oh, I just realized I didn't give Donut the math problem. Let's just do like. Let's just do one with. I'll do a simple one because I don't know, and I'll let you tell me whether or not this is valid. Oh, the fruitiest letter? Easy. J. I think I'm funny. I think I'm funny. Your dead name starts with... Your dead name starts with J. See, it was a sign. See? See? You name everyone in here's name. Mine doesn't. Was I the straight one the whole time? And J does rhyme with gay. These are facts. Okay, here's a your flesh avatar. Here's my attempt to write with a pen. Or not a pen, with a mouse. Are we talking... So donut. So donut. It's supposed to be a 4. Is it like... Ignore how horrible this looks. Once it exists. Are we talking like... This level of algebra? amazingly written on by yours truly. When I'm focused, it looks like my model has flashbacks. That's true, because I'm like not smiling or anything, and part of the eyes is connected to the smiling, like the smile lines. So that's why I can't really smile and go. Like it doesn't work the same. Like I can go. But the moment I smile, the eyes enlarge again. And so it's a really funny idea. Just like it's playing the what's the let me find it. Let me find it. I need to just be like. Perfect, and now I've successfully clip farmed. That's not that bad. Okay, there you go. There's your simple math problem then.
Where was I? All right. Let g equal a equal y. What is the value of g plus 2a? And that equals that, but a combinatrix. What is that? It's just out the your stare. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, there's a new viewer too. Okay, in order to account for this, just every few minutes I just have to replay the song and then just stare and have more Vietnam flashbacks. Wait, if g equals a equals y, why have that be what? Why do you do g plus 2a? Just have it all be 3a. Just so you could have it be a. That's very fitting, Ava. Just for the sake of it. Just for the sake of it. Okay. Just for the sake of being difficult and having the problem be gay. Fair enough. So you see, I was being a little goofy. I was being a little silly, being a little wacky little guy. being a little silly little wacky little guy. Oh. With g plus a plus y on the denominator. Okay, well. Okay, then, yeah, okay, that's 3a. Ta-da! Well. Shut up. $10 profit on a Pokemon's card. Oh. Oh. I don't think I've ever sold... I think I gave away my Pokemon cards from when I was younger. I don't think I ever sold them, though. I don't think I had. I'm pretty sure my brother has, like, an Espeon something from years ago that's worth, like, $3,000, because it's also in really good condition. But, I don't know. I already forgot what I was doing. I should just know these off the top of my head. Divide that by 15. Okay. I wish my calculator could do that. My calculator can probably do that. Or I could write out. It's also very easy to write out. Yeah, I love gambling. Let's go. Let's go. Gambling, that's where it's at. Okay. Determine the asymptote of the second derivative of the following functions. Yes, you're sorry, it's straight, but you're running out of ideas. You only have problem 6 and you're running out of ideas. How is this gay enough? This tisk. Tisk, 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 tisk. Natural log of x minus 5. I like that it's not even something equals. You're just like 69, the entire plane of 69 across all dimensions is in fact the asymptote. I had a clever line during my I think it was clever. I think I had a clever little one-off joke during my debut that nobody noticed, and I'm sad that no one noticed because I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. Maybe no one noticed it because they knew it wasn't funny. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, what am I doing?
Well, it might have even been UJ. Someone said something about someone said something about what is it? 1838574. Use Desmos for answer to question 6. Okay, in that case, I'll just calculate the second derivative and then just use Desmos. Oh, someone made a joke about me starting a Fansly. And I said, no, I'm gonna start an OnlyTans. And if you solve for the lim, you pay the lim suit price of the following polynomial, then you can watch me get functioned in the asymptote. Welcome back, Chad. Welcome back, Chad. You mentally blocked it because it was funny, and it was off the cuff and it was clever, and I thought I was funny. I thought I was funny. No! 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 Don't go, Jen! Don't go! Ah! No! Oh my god. I'm sorry for being clever. I'm sorry for wordplay. God. Finally. Okay, the right answer isn't, unless I took my derivative wrong, which I don't think I did. The right answer is not on this, the right answer is not on. Oh, well, no, actually, hold on a minute. Unless you mean, okay, yes, never mind. The right answer is there. I was looking at the other asymptote. 200th anniversary of birth of Charles the Dickens. Haha, Char. Was celebrated on February 7th, 2012, a Tuesday. On what day of the week was Dickens born? Especially you're able to see it quickly and accurately, especially if you came up with it on the spot. When I need to be witty, I can be witty. I just never need to be witty. It comes through in doses. 839699097. It comes through in doses. That was the answer, by the way, donut to your thing. And when it comes through, it, you know, I can seem clever. I can seem clever, but but most of the time, no, I'm not clever. It's a Friday. Okay. For all x greater than or equal to 0, 4x minus 9 is less than or equal to f of x, which is less than or equal to x squared minus 4x plus 7. Find limit as x approaches 4 of f of x and show your work. For the number, it should be expressed in For the number, it should be expressed in the amount of gay. For example, the number 1 would be written as gay, 2 is gay gay, 3 is gay gay gay. For 0, it should be written as pneumo mono ultra microscopic silver silica volcano iosis. I like this. I like this. Okay, so if we know the limits in between those two, 4x plus 9, x squared minus 4x plus 7, and then the, what is that, the squeeze theorem, f of x is in between those two. Limit as x approaches 4. Limit as x approaches 4. Return 7. Wait. You took the time to write out pneumo mono ultra microscopic silica volcanonoceus, and you didn't make that one of the possible answers? That just seems foolish. That just seems foolish. Why would you not do that? You're a speed typist, but you just wanted to control Z gay. Okay. Okay, those who've done that. Okay, that doesn't work. That makes sense. Yeah, that's not relevant. Control Z. Did I say Control Z? I meant Control C, Control V, whatever. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. And I think what else I meant is that I don't feel like doing all of this anymore. Samosa is not like an alcoholic, I think. Like the food. Foolish machine. Yes, Gabriel Ultra Kill said it best when he called you a fool. I've noticed that every time I've tried to drink alcohol recently, I've just found it so disgusting. Just unbelievably disgusting. Like, I'm just like, nope, I'm a quitter. Question 9. The system of equations were reduced to solutions. How is this gay? We're losing the gayness. I guess you did say that it became less gay as you went on. What? He didn't even do it in LaTeX. He like wrote out the LaTeX notation. Logs aren't straight. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. He just turned your script. I like that. I like the just halfway through you're like, you just give up. All right, I think I'm done. I did not finish, but I don't want to keep doing your gay test right now. Your gay math. Your gmath. Your mathmosexual gayness.
Whew. But I think I'm gonna get off now so that I can eat food. Because I'm hungry. I can make food, and then it's all you stole like 4 of them, you know, that's fine. It was about the journey, not the destination. I mean, good enough. I mean, meat, food. I'm gonna figure out why Baldur's Gate wasn't working, and we'll probably play that another time. But the next time I do something, I want to do more math. I just want to be more in math brainness, and I will make a BRB screen so that I can have a food break in the future. Okay. Anyways, I have been Poisson Variants, your mathematical maestro and LaTeX linguist, and I will see you next time. Thank you all for watching, and bye-bye. Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll do Euler project next time. You have my word, Jen.